Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare and sometimes self-care. I am so excited. We are unboxing the 2022 Stylevana Advent Calendar. And if you remember, last year was my first Stylevana Advent Calendar and I was so impressed. Do you remember when we unboxed that and I was like incredibly blown away by the value of the products that were included in their box. So like I am extremely looking forward to finding out what they packed this year's box with. So here's what you need to know if you want to get your hands on this. It's launching October 14th, super soon. I have a link to the advent calendar right here in the description box of the video, and I have a discount code. Yes. Discount code for you guys if you want to pre-order the advent calendar. This is retailing for $209, and I'm really excited to find out if I think it's worth $209. So let's dive right on in. We've got a lot to unbox here. Give the video a big thumbs up. So before we take the cover off, I just want to show you, it says find your beautiful self, because that is the theme of this year's box. It's all about like self-care and self-love, and I really like that they're pushing that message. So here is the box. I am loving the motif of the orange and the pinks. I think it's a really fun and festive and a little bit mod at the same time. Let's peek inside. I like that they put the skincare steps on each side, the AM and PM skincare steps, which, you know, I'm kind of curious because they seem to be focusing in so much on skincare on the box. I'm really wondering if there is even any makeup products in this. All right, so let's start with number one. Ooh. All right, we have the Skin 1004 Hyalu-Cica Blue Serum. Wow, I'm excited to see them kick it off with a nice big full-size serum from Skin 1004. So I have used this serum before, and it's got this great hydrating gel texture that's really light on the skin. I think that this will actually work for like all skin types. Skin 1004 is very good at doing very light, breathable skincare. So I like that they're kicking it off with something that is going to work for a majority of skin types. And it's very hydrating. It's got the hyaluronic acid and the Centella in it, a little bit of ceramide NP, really focused on skin health. Okay, we're on to day number 2, which is all the way up here. What's in here? Day number 2 is a little mini product from FRUDIA. This is their Blueberry Hydrating Intensive Cream. So this is itty bitty bitty. It's very, very cute. It is about 10 grams of product. So this definitely is a mini size. I don't think this is the full size. And it is a little bit disappointing to see anything mini size in a calendar that costs $210, right? I'm just gonna put that straight on out there. All right, let's see. Ooh, very nice. This is kind of like a whipped buttery type of texture. It's not super thick, but it definitely has some nice moisturization to it, and it feels really silky on my skin. I think that, again, this is gonna work for a lot of people. I think they'll enjoy this. It smells good too. Hello from the future. I have to interrupt the video because I made a mistake on day number 2. So when I unboxed this, I told you there was only one of the FRUDIA creams, but there is actually 2. I just discovered this as I was going through the calendar. So this is the FRUDIA Blueberry Hydrating Cream, but back here was hidden the Blueberry Hydrating Intensive Cream. So there's 2 different types of creams in here, 2 different mini sizes for the same day, which definitely changes my opinion about the minis in here. I think it is nice that they did do 2 for one day. Okay, we are on day number 3. And I'm like digging in all these little shredded papers. I already know I don't like this. The papers, that is. I don't know what the product is. It is, okay, we do have makeup. It is Etude House Fixing Tint. I'm guessing this is a lip product. The color is number 5 Midnight Mauve. Ooh, so this is a really nice formula. It is kind of a creamy type of texture, but it's not like super duper glossy. This is meant to stain your lips, so you will get more of that like kind of velvety matte type of finish to it, but in a nice creamy. I think this is something that will feel like comfy on your lips, not drying you out, like that creamy formula. Okay, day number 4. Where is day number 4? I really I wish they would just put them in order because I'm always searching. Okay, so number 4, it is the COSRX Propolis Honey Overnight Mask. This is awesome. I super love this product, and it's exciting to find this in here. This is a great sleeping mask, and honestly, like, you know, I've already said it a few times about this, and we're only on day 4. Like, I think this will work for a lot of different skin types because it's got this great texture. It is this wonderful gel texture, and it's not too sticky. It absorbs in the skin really nicely, and it's not really thick and occlusive. It's like just enough to fight dehydration, but not super thick that like you feel like, not like a layer of Vaseline on your face. You know what I mean? So this isn't a great slugging product. Okay, day number 5. Ooh, it's a big one. TM Blackhead Out Sheet. It says melt and remove. I am curious. Okay, it says it's a pore care sheet pack that gently softens and dissolves blackheads and sebum to remove them from the pores without damaging your skin. Oh, I see now. Okay, I was like really confused about what this is. They are like soaked in essence, these like little cotton, like almost like a sheet mask for your nose. And then there is a little bit of like an extractor tool that they have included with it, which scares me just a little bit. I don't know that I would use that end. I'd be very careful with a tool like that. However, I'm kind of excited about this because, like I said, this feels like skintertainment. It feels like something that's going to get all that gunk out of your pores. It's going to feel really satisfying in the end. And yeah, definitely something kind of fun, a nice fun treatment, especially if you get a lot of blackheads. Okay, we are on to day number 6. 15. I don't want to spoil 15. Boy, oh boy, I'm trying not to look at 15, but 15 keeps sliding out with 6. Okay, I'm going to pull them all out. I promise I'm not looking. All right, so number 6 is from PESTLO, and this is their 90-second Elastox hand ampoule. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's a really interesting kind of watery serum type of texture almost. Ooh, it definitely has like a gel type of feel as you move it across your skin. And it does have a little bit of like moisturization to it too, but I can feel it's also like that plumping type of texture. So it feels really pleasant on the skin. Did it get rid of all my wrinkles? I don't really have any, but it feels really nice. It's kind of like a lighter, balmier kind of alternative to like a hand cream, although I would definitely top this off with hand cream, which they do suggest. But this is kind of like, I'm going to put on my other hand to even it out because you guys are going to be like, why don't you put it on your other hand? You're going to get uneven results. This is something I really like. Like, this is a fun, novel product. I don't have anything else like this in like my skincare collection, and you know I have a lot. This is a really fun addition to the calendar, and it's kind of exciting too. Okay, so we're on to number 7, day number 7, which is down here. Oh, cute. Okay, we've got a hand cream to top off our hand serum that we just used. This is the Fresh Pink Peach Hand Cream from Esfolio, and this is so cute. It's that artificial sweet peach smell, almost like a cottony peach smell. I love it. It smells so good. So the texture is very lotiony. It's not super duper thick, but it definitely has like a nice moisture element to it while not feeling really heavy or greasy on the hands at all. Okay, so we are on to day number 8, and it's right here. Ooh, that one opened up nice and easy. Okay. Real Barrier Extreme Lip Repair. Nice. Great. I love that we're hitting the hands, we're hitting the lips. So I don't want to mess up my lipstick. So I'm just going to try a little bit on the back of my hand just to see if it's like a sticky texture. Oh, it's really thick. It's very like occlusive and protective. It kind of feels like a lip sleeping mask. But I can feel that there's like some nice moisturization. This is definitely going to be like comforting, especially if you have really dry or cracked lips, because that really almost thick ointment like type of texture is very very protective and soothing when your lips are ailing. Number 9, where are you? Number 9. Oh my God. It's right here. Okay, it's the Haruharu Wonder Black Bamboo Mist. We have some essential oils in here, we have some fragrant compounds in here. So like this, as much as I felt like pretty much everything else that has been in here, I feel like could work for a lot of people. You know how I feel about fragrances and my sensitive skin and stuff. So I definitely am going to call this one out as maybe not being the best for everybody. But I know a lot of people like this. So this is really, really pretty, like nice ombre kind of bottle. I'm curious to know what this smells like though. I don't like it. It has like a citrusy smell to it, but it's kind of like that more woodsy citrus smell. And no, it's very faint though, and it goes away pretty quickly. So I do appreciate that. I think if something is going to be fragrance, especially like a mist type of product, I don't like it to be like lingering too much. Like I just want to like smell in the moment and then it goes away, and that's exactly what this does. So I think that in that sense it's good. It's just not my cup of tea for fragrance. Okay, so day number 10. Okay, it looks like another makeup product. This is the Peripera Ink Velvet. Ooh, and the color is called Good Brick. I'm super excited to see this color. Wow, that is a bold statement color. Really pretty, almost like a vampy kind of cherry color. Okay, so we are on to number 11, right up here. Oh, it is the Bonjour Mugwort Cream Calming Mask. Ooh, very exciting. This is something I've had my eye on most definitely. There's a little bit of mugwort essential oil in here, so that's kind of what kept me away. But just so you know, just a little bit in there. I really like Bonjour products, and I really like mugwort products. I am curious to know what the texture of this is, because it is a wash-off mask, and it says cream. So I am really excited to see what that looks like. It is, okay, I was like, I thought it was like a clay mask. It is kind of like a clay mask, but it's more moisturizing. Do you see how thin that is? Like, you know how like clay masks tend to have like a thicker, stiffer type of texture? This is like a cream mask. I'm going to put a little bit more. Like a cream moisturizing mask and a clay mask had a baby. So this is like really easy to spread. There's little mugwort pieces in here. But I can see this being a really good option for sensitive skin, dry skin that want a little bit of that clay mask action. So good at helping to clear out the pores and like work on blackheads and things like that, or excessive oil. But sometimes those masks can go too far and really dry out your skin, and that can backfire on you. So I like this different type of texture. I don't like the smell that much. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't really care for it. But I like that texture a lot. I think that's a really interesting product. I've never quite seen a clay mask that's so like hydrating, moisturizing, and creamy before. So we are on to day 12, and I always say this in every advent calendar. That's the one I look forward to the most because it's my birthday, and 12 is right here. It is RiRe Luxe Gel Eyeliner in number 3 Choco Brown. So I definitely want to try out this Choco Brown color. I want to see what that looks like. Okay, it's like a warm kind of a brown. It's like milk chocolate. Okay, day number 13, and it is here. What is this? Heimish Marine Care Eye Cream. Total Eye Care Cream, Anti-Wrinkle and Brightening. Okay, they have definitely not skimped on presentation with this. Like, it is absolutely stunning. And there's even this really fancy spatula for it. It's not just your plain old plastic one. There's this really heavy, beautiful metal tip at the end. My guess is this is actually something you can also roll underneath your eye. It does have some fragrance in here and some fragrant compounds. It smells nice though. It smells light and clean. This does have a lot of, like, with the theme of this, the marine, like, algae and stuff in it, which is actually pretty good for moisturizing and plumping the skin, and it's supposed to have some wrinkle fighting abilities too. Get that first swab. Ooh, it's thick. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to have such a stiff texture. Ooh, wow, it's real thick and it's real, look at that, it's real buttery. I was not expecting that at all. Wow, whoa. It's thick, it's buttery, it's occlusive, but as I'm working, like, the warmth of my hands and my skin is really starting to kind of melt it down, but it leaves your skin really moisturized. It's very rich. We are on to 14. 14 is this little guy down here. So what do we have here? It's Elizavecca Ser 100 Collagen Coating Protein Ion Injection. What? What is this? Oh, OMG, it's for your hair. I had no idea. I mean, I guess the lady has really long hair on the packaging. It says, after shampooing, dry off with a towel and apply to whole damaged parts of your hair. It is also good to spread it on dry hair as daily care without the need to be rinsed out. So this is almost, is this like a leave-on conditioner? Oh, look at this. You have to see this packaging. So her hair, it just keeps growing. That's cute. Okay, so yeah, so this is a leave-in conditioner then, I'm guessing. Okay, that's kind of fun. I have not seen hair products in the K-Beauty advent calendars, at least that I've come across. I haven't seen any hair products, so this is like a nice new addition. Stylevana's keeping it real fresh this year. All right, so we're on to day 15, which is the one that I tried not to peek at before. And we have, ooh, makeup. Glittering eye stick. It's Twinkle Pop, the glittering eye stick. The color is Sunset Me. Wow, it's super subtle. I was like, is this even showing up? There it is. So it's kind of a metallic-y, very, very subtle metallic sheen to it. This says it was like kind of like pearlescent-y. So we're on to 16. We're getting there. And same problem. I think this is a flaw. They should really put some type of divider in here. Ooh, I'm excited for 16 because it is the pimple patches from Purito. I absolutely love these. I'm excited to have a new pack of these. They're great because they have great sticking power. 2 different sizes, big one, little one for your pimples. Not much else to say. These are awesome. Okay, so 17 down here. Same problem. I don't like it, and I'm not trying to look at this one. Okay, so it's from Blanc Du, the Lab. It is the Oligo Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Ampoule. So this is pretty popular. This has a lot of love. It's been around for a while. I have tried this. It's not my favorite, but it is kind of exciting to see a really popular product like this in the box. So yeah, it's got like that gel type of texture you expect from hyaluronic acid, and it has that like slippy, bouncy kind of texture. It is definitely a medium weight serum. There's a good amount of hyaluronic acid in here, and I do feel like that contributes to that thicker type of feel with a little bit of balancing moisture and some nice plumping goodness. It's just like a little sticky, not terribly so. Like anything you put on top of it is not, like it's not going to be a sticky mess, right? But there's a little tack to it, a little stick to it that I didn't love. Day number 18, it is the Retinol Cream, wow, from Bellflower. So this is really interesting because you've heard me say this for many years that retinol is not that big of a trend in K-beauty products, and it hasn't been. But now, recently, in the last year or so, it really has started to become more of a trend, and you're seeing it in more K-beauty products than you ever did before. So it's a nice inclusion to have that in here, because I know so many of us are kind of looking for like a gentle K-beauty retinol, and this definitely does seem to be that. I did a quick scan of the ingredients. There doesn't seem to be that much retinol in there, so I'm guessing this is going to be good for beginners. But I did notice that there's no fragrance in here either, which is good. So let's try out this cream. Oh, very nice, very light, very thin application. I think that that's really ideal for a retinol product because it's like in addition to all the other stuff you're probably putting on your face. So it's nice to have it in a like thinner layer. You might be able to use this as a final moisturizer, but it's thin enough that if this isn't enough moisture for you, it would easily, I can tell already, it would easily layer underneath another moisturizer. So this is interesting, and like I said, I think this would be great for beginners. Okay, we're on to day 19. And day 19, ooh, it's a big one. Oh, I'm excited. Let's see. It is the Petit Fille Gold and Snail Hydrogel Eye Patch. So I don't think I've tried this one from Petit Fille, but I've used, I think, like a pearl, like a golden pearl one from them, and I really liked it. There's a little bit of fragrance in these, so be careful if you're sensitive under your eyes. But I have used them before. I have liked them, and Gold and Snail definitely sounds intriguing. All right, we are getting so close. We are on to 20. Same thing's happening again, right? Okay, so, oh, I'm excited. Oh, what is this? No, really? Okay. You're like, Kelly, show us what it is. It is the Skin Food Salmon Dark Circle Concealer Cream. And this is a personal, like, whoa, for me, because when I this is just a stupid story. When I very first got into K-beauty, like, I think we're over 10 years now. This was on my wish list for so stinking long, and I never bought it because I think at that time too, like, K-beauty was kind of like, it was kind of expensive. Like, it was kind of marked up to get it. Not like super expensive, it was still affordable, but it was still like kind of like hard because you would have to like import it. It was not as easy as it is these days, and I was a novice. So anyways, I never got it. So that's why, like, I just was like, whoa, blast from the past, like, coveted product. I'm just really excited because, like, this, you know what I mean? This is something I've wanted for a very long time. And I'm really excited to have it in my hands right now. But also, again, like, the presentation, how beautiful is this little jar? That's something super fun to unbox in this advent calendar. 21, it is the Make Preme Defense Me Daily Sun Essence. It's a chemical sunscreen. It looks like there's some new generation chemical filters. It might be all new generation filters. It's kind of hard when you're just glancing at the box really quickly. And I don't believe there's any fragrance in here either, although I've tried the mineral sunscreen version of this, and although it doesn't have fragrance, there is a scent because the extracts that are in there give off a very, very, very light scent. I'm guessing that's going to be the case with this. Let's try out the texture. Okay, so it looks like it's definitely like a lotion-y type of sunscreen texture, but it's got really nice spread. It feels good. There's a little hydration factor that I'm feeling. It doesn't seem to have like a super shine, like a little bit, but not like really greasy looking. There's definitely a little clean kind of scent to it. It doesn't, like, I really had to get up in there. It didn't like blow me away, like, ugh. You would just smell it on application and then it would fade away fairly quickly. I'm very excited to test this on my face because this feels just like the exact type of formula that I love. Okay, on to 22. I am seeing Access Y. This is the Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. So this is a 5% niacinamide serum, which is very effective for brightening up the skin. And it has some other great benefits to it as well, like helping to strengthen your skin's moisture barrier and maybe even stimulating a little bit of collagen. So it's nice to see a good 5% serum from Access Y. There's a little bit of rosemary oil in here, so you want to be careful of that if you're sensitive. Ooh, so we have this like really hydrating, plumping gel texture, and it's light. It's really light. This is gonna work for like every skin type, I can tell. To get like 5% of niacinamide in your skincare routine, it's a nice. I really feel like they're building you a skincare routine with this box. They've kind of hit almost every. Almost. Have we had cleansers? I don't think we've had cleansers yet, but they're hitting a lot of like important stages in a skincare routine. They're not repeating a lot of types of products, which I think has been a really nice kind of thoughtful way to put this calendar together. Okay, we're on to 23. It's a big one. Ooh. So it is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. 2 sunscreens. Wow. So this is also a chemical sunscreen. It uses like a mixture of newer and older generation filters. They recently updated the tube, but this is the same one that I've been talking about now for like a year. So you see how it's like a cream, but it actually starts to almost become like that gel cream type of sunscreen. As you work it into your skin, it just like disperses like effortlessly and sinks in really nicely. You know, at first I was like, oh, they should have done like a mineral sunscreen, but you know what? Those just aren't universal. You know what I mean? Like with the white cast and stuff. So I think it was a smart move to stick with like the no white cast chemical sunscreen. It's definitely gonna be like a surprise to unbox one of the most popular sunscreens in the skincare community. All right, we are at day 24. We are at Christmas Eve. It is this beautiful like rosy gold box. Finally, something easy for me to find, right? And I'm really excited to see what the finale of this box is, because it's been pretty good so far. It is really it is the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. So many sunscreens. Wow. Great way to try out a bunch of sunscreens though. Okay, so it is the Relief Sun Rice Plus Probiotic Sunscreen. I do find this has a little bit more moisture than the Make Preme that I tested out earlier. This definitely brings a little bit more moisture. Like if you like a sunscreen as a moisturizer, I think this is a really good candidate for that. So they have really included like 3 different types of textures with the sunscreens. They are all chemical sunscreens. This one uses all new generation chemical filters. You know, this has been a long time favorite of mine now for about a year, basically since it was released. I've been loving it. So I'm grateful to get another tube of my favorite. And again, like when I was saying with the Isntree, it's exciting to see like a really popular, like almost coveted skincare product in this box. All right, so here's my thoughts on the calendar. They really do seem like they are crafting a skincare routine. Yes, they've thrown in a little bit of makeup and some hand products, some hair care was in here too. So overall, it's great for like product junkies. If you like a little bit of everything in the beauty space, this will definitely serve you. But the primary focus of this calendar, at least in my opinion, definitely felt like it was on skincare. So some drawbacks to the calendar. That's a lot of sunscreens. I see what they were doing with that for sure, because that gives you the opportunity to try 3 different popular formulas and see which one works for you, which one feels right on your skin, or just give you the opportunity to stock up on sunscreen because, you know, they're tiny, they add up in price, right? So it's a nice value just to get a couple months of sunscreen out of it, definitely. But overall, I think they've done an excellent job, and it's just as good as last year's, which really impressed me. I'm very impressed with this. There's a lot of thought to the curation of this box. I can feel that. There's just some really great stuff in here. I think it's worth the value. I think, you know, if it's yourself or maybe you're gifting this to somebody else, you will be excited to open this up. So if you want to check out the box, if you want to grab one for yourself, I've got the link in the description box plus a discount code. Definitely check it out if you want to save a little bit on the advent calendar. So if you love this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to hit subscribe before you take off, especially if you love Korean skincare, because I make a lot of videos about it and I do shorts as well. So maybe turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop. I am curious, were you impressed with this calendar? Let me know in the comment box below. I hope you are healthy, happy, and safe, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Love you so much. Bye.